one of the things that we have been coming across is a set of questions, as I'd mentioned before, that we keep hearing from our customers. And the first one that keeps coming up is, okay, how is this service different from my VPN? Does it, really provide zero trust? Does my VPN already provides that?
Well, I mean, we have explained that VPNs really do not provide zero trust. It advertises the network endpoint. It lets the user onto the network, whether that user is a contractor, whether that user is an employee or a partner, and it assumes that endpoint is trusted to some extent. And then you have to know within your data center, figure out how you're going to do network segmentation. It just gets difficult.
Right.
So the new approach or an alternative approach is where users do not have network access.
Right.
They have access to their applications.
And you see, that dovetails straight into the second question that people ask, which is, does this approach support apps that are both in the data center or in the cloud? And then does it work for any app?
Good question, David.
I keep saying is that, when you are granting access to an application as opposed to access to a network, it takes out all of the, the where is this or where is that? I don't know if you can sort of expand on that a little bit.
Well, let us look at it. Now, you used to have, applications in your data center. Now, because of scalability, reliability issues, as well as cost issues, customers are saying, how can I take advantage of the cloud? How can I move some of my applications into the cloud? That way, users who are anywhere can access them. Now you end up with applications running in a data center and applications running in the cloud. When you have a VPN, where does a user VPN to? Do they VPN to your data center? And then you connect them from your data center to this application running in the cloud? Or do they VPN to a virtual firewall that's in the public cloud connected to your application that's running in the cloud? You see where the confusion comes in. Where do I go?
Where do
and
I
so
go?
forth. Or you have a situation where I'm going one place, but I'm then hairpinning or backhauling that traffic to the other place where the applications reside, instead of users going direct to app, which is much faster, which is a much better experience. In the new world, that is taken care of because the apps connect to the users rather than the users connecting to the apps or boring into your network and connecting to the apps. So therefore, whether they are located within your premises, in your data center, or in the cloud, users have brokered access to that, to those applications.
This feels like it's a much lighter, simpler, less moving parts kind of approach.
Yeah. Because imagine if a user, using your laptop and they're at home accessing their applications. They've already authenticated. They don't care where the applications are. So therefore, the burden of knowing where goes away. Right. Then they actually say, okay, I need to now move from my location here at home and I need to go to the coffee shop. Would it still work? The user opens back up their laptop after having been in sleep mode and they press the button to get onto their internet and it just works. And they say, wow, I didn't have to re-sign in. I didn't have to re-authenticate. I didn't have to do anything special. I just do my work. Productivity rises.
And guess what? That really leads straight into the third question that people have been asking, which is, what's the user experience like? And I think you've touched on it. The user no longer has to, remember to do this in order to do that.
That's correct.
Completely seamless. And it's seamless because it takes away the where is this thing? Where is that thing? It just works.
So imagine having that seamless experience without exposing your network. And that's exactly what Zero Trust is all about. That is exactly what we're talking about today.
And so you have two more questions. I mean, the third question that we get asked is, how do I, and of course this is, coming again from the old paradigm, how do I control access to each application? If I'm using VPN, how do I control access to each application without having to set, access control lists or performing network segmentation?
You control that by policies. Imagine setting simple policies that says this set of users has access to this application.
That's
As
it.
simple as that.
Right.
And these applications run on these ports.
Mhm.
So the web application runs on 80 and 443, and this other application runs on a different port.
Mhm.
And if the user tries to get to anything else, even get into that application and trying to get to another port on that application, access is denied. They are only allowed through policies to access applications on specific ports. They
I
don't
know.
even they don't even need to know what IP address that
Right.
application has. They access it
Right.
by name.
Right. I know these are some of the things that the systems administrators and the security officers ask. And I think the fifth
Yes.
question that they often ask is, how do I know what apps my users are accessing? How
You
would I
know,
how do I tell?
one of the biggest problem is visibility. Visibility into user activity. And what our solution actually provides, Zscaler Private Access, is that visibility, and that visibility in real time. As well as one of the other problems that exists is, okay, users are now on my network. What are they really accessing? Are they trying to access another PC? Are they accessing an application that I don't know about? Our solution also actually surfaces what we call shadow applications that users try to access. And it actually provides a discovery feature. So you can say, my remote users are trying to access things that I did not authorize or I should authorize access to.
Right, right. And those are the type of things that are just not available under
No,
the old paradigm of remote access.
definitely
So
not.
okay.